Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're gonna be talking about everything I'm like really obsessed with right now. There's a lot, but I like configured a list and I like broke them up into categories. And I just want to talk about them because I'm like, ugh, my saving grace. I'm so glad I found them. And so like, what if that happens for you? Like, I gotta share, you know? So that's what we're doing today. This first category is kind of like beauty stuff, I guess, but I'm currently like hyper fixated on my hair and like making it look really good. And so these are the hair stuff I've been using. They're so good. So if you're like me and you dye your hair, obviously you have to take extra care of it because you don't want it to like break and be damaged and stuff. And if you use heat on it, like you've got to make sure you're taking care of it. So this leave-in conditioner by It's a 10, so good. It is, first of all, it works as a detangler. You put it in while your hair's wet. My hair gets really knotted really easily, so this is like a saving grace. Helps unknot it, but it also works, it's a leave-in conditioner, so it's like, it's protecting your hair, like helping heal the damage, as well as it's a heat protectant, so it's like, it's everything you could think of wrapped into one for your hair, and it's perfect. It's literally perfect. Okay, you need to use this. I use it every day. Well, not every day, like after I wash my hair, this goes in and it like, I can tell a difference based on like, and it did not take very long to notice a difference. This is a new discovery for me, but this Lola V hair mask, this is Jennifer Aniston's brand, which I didn't even know she had a hair brand, but I went to Ulta the other day and I was like, I need a good hair mask that I can leave in all day because I love doing slick backs in the summer, but I'm acutely aware of the fact that it's not the best for my hair, and I don't want to cake my hair in like hairspray or wax, and I'm damaging it by brushing it and like slicking it back super hard. I was like, I need something that's gonna heal my hair at the same time as I'm trying to reverse that damage, you know? This stuff, I'm not even kidding. First time after I used it, I was like, why does my hair already feel better than before? Like, so I have these bangs right here, and whenever my hair's wet, these are the first things to dry, and they dry a little brittle just because they're the most dyed pieces on my hair and they're really thin. I use this, I wore it all day, my hair in a slick back all day, washed my hair that night, got out, these pieces stayed wet for literally ever, like they dried with the rest of my hair, and then once they dried, they were not brittle at all, and that was just after the first time using it. I promise this stuff is magic. I don't know what they put in this, but it's magic. And these are like healthy ingredients. Like they're not super bad for your hair. It's not super processed chemicals and stuff like that. So even better, like you need to use this. And then for like body stuff, this combo, if you're a vanilla girl, you'll love this. You're gonna love this. This combo, after you shower, the EOS vanilla cashmere lotion all over your body. And then after you put this on, don't get dressed yet. After you put this on, spray yourself with this Frenchie vanilla cashmere. You're gonna be like, wait, I literally smell like cake. I smell delicious. It makes me feel so good. It makes me so happy. Shout out Bella for teaching me about this because I do it every day after I shower, no matter what. I'm like, wait, I gotta put my lotion on. And this stuff is no joke, okay? I'm baby smooth after I use this stuff, okay? Trust me. On to makeup stuff. These are like my holy grail products that I swear I'm never gonna stop using ever. Well, first of all, my makeup routine right now, I've gotten it down to a T and I love it. If you wanna watch, here, it's on my TikTok. Feel free to go watch because I do it every day. And when I tell you, it's like, it's sweat proof, it lasts me all day. I work outside every day and I do this makeup routine and it still looks so good when I leave work after 8 hours of being outside in the hot sun by the pool. So nice. And I swear it's these specific products. So first of all, the L'Oreal Glotion. Hello, if you're not using this, you need to. You look glowy and dewy and gorgeous and tan. Like, what? You need this. I'd use both shades, the medium glow and the deep glow together because this one's too light just by itself and this one's too dark by itself, so I have to like do a little mix up in there, you know, but it's perfect. And then disregard how dirty it is because it's sitting in my makeup bag, but the Tula tinted sunscreen, you need this because first of all, you need to be wearing your sunscreen. If you're not wearing sunscreen every day and you're out in the sun, what are you doing? You need to be wearing your sunscreen. This, so good. And it goes on like sunscreen. Like when you're applying it, you can tell it's sunscreen, but it is not thick. It does not make me oily. It just makes me glowy and gorgeous. And that's what I care about, okay? Like I completely understand not wanting to wear sunscreen under your makeup if it makes it feel like you have sunscreen on. This does not feel like I have sunscreen on. It is perfect. I have the shade 9 and it's SPF 30. So good. It is worth the money that it costs. And then my last thing is just my lip color because I am obsessed with this lip color right now. You guys, I finally feel like I'm like, yeah, I've got my lips figured out. I know what color looks good on me. I love a little pinkish purple. So good. And this Ulta Beauty lip gloss in the shade Rosy. The best pinkish purple lip gloss I've ever found. And it stays for forever. It tints my lips after a while. And so I don't really have to, like, I reapply if I want my lips to look more glossy, but it keeps the color on them. And that's what I care about the most. So good. You need to use this. And honestly, their other colors are really good too. If this pink purple doesn't work for you, they have really good other colors as well. Onto my reading obsessions at the moment. So my very first one, I'm actually in the middle of this book right now, but Firefly Lane, I can already tell this is a 5-star for me. Like I already know. You don't even have to, honestly, like I'm gonna finish the book, obviously. I don't even need to finish the book to know this is gonna be a 5-star for me. I'm obsessed with it. It is girlhood wrapped up into one book, okay? It follows these two best friends of like when they're meeting and it's going through the decades. So it's like the 70s, the 80s, and like we were watching them get older and watching their friendship grow and like seeing what they're going through. It is so coming of age, and it, like, if you're a girl, you're gonna relate to this book. It is so good. And her writing, oh my gosh, amazing. You need to read this book. And then on a much less serious note, if the little literary fiction doesn't work for you, my guilty pleasure when reading is mafia romance. And listen, if you read mafia romance, you know it's so hard to find a good mafia romance book. So hard. And I found this series and I'm like, yeah, this is a good mafia romance series. The Sinners Anonymous series, bro, it's literally so good. I don't want to tell you what it's about because it's like, it has a good blend between the romance and the mafia side. I don't like when it's like romance with a little subplot of mafia. Like if you're gonna be in the mafia, be in the mafia, okay? Act like it, okay? This one does a really good job of it. The men are very broody and intense, but they're also like, it's not like, this author does a really good job of not, like it's enemies to lovers, but they do a good job of like, once they get together, it's not like he's completely different. You know, I hate when that happens in enemies to lovers, like they lose that spark because now they're in love, but this author doesn't do that. And so it's like, oh, it's so fun. It is literally so fun. I've read the first 2 books. There's 3 out right now. The first one follows the oldest brother, and then the second and third follow the middle brother, and the younger brother, there's 3 brothers. The younger one, his books aren't out yet, but okay, so good. The first 2 books, like the second one was even better than the first one. I loved it even more. So they're just getting better with time, which is so great. I freaking love that. Read these books. And then I feel like it's like, I'm such a foodie, so it only makes sense for me to like add in my favorite foods right now. Like, hello? So right now, well, my go-to breakfast right now is Chobani Greek yogurt with, what's it called? The Nature Valley protein granola. But this is where it gets good, okay? The Love Crunch peanut butter chocolate granola. Bro, the macros on it aren't even that bad. And it's so good, okay? It just makes me happy, okay? It's just the perfect amount of peanut butter to chocolate ratio. And I don't even put that much in it. I put mainly the protein granola that I'm used to eating. And then I add a little, it's like dessert. It's literally like dessert, okay? You need to eat this. It's so good. It's not even that bad for you. Toss it in your yogurt. So good. So good, okay? And then the other thing I'm obsessed with right now, okay, if you're like me and you don't like a lot of protein bars because they taste grainy. Why do they do that? Why? I don't want to eat a protein bar and now I'm eating a protein bar, you know? Like I want it to taste like a normal bar, okay? And that's why I eat the caramel crunch Alani protein bars. Guys, it tastes like I'm eating a candy bar. I'm dead serious. I've never found a protein bar like that, and I've never found one that I really, 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 really like and that I can consistently eat. This protein bar is so good. It has a little less protein than a normal protein bar, but it's worth it because it tastes so much better than a normal one. Okay. Music-wise, I'm sure you guys can guess. I'm obsessed with Please 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 by Sabrina Carpenter. Hey, I'm obsessed with it. The music video, ooh, it ate. Ooh, it ate, okay? Barry Keoghan in that, it ate. They did so good. But it's literally, like, Sabrina Carpenter is such a pop princess, and no one is talking. Ignore the backgrounds, okay? Sorry. No one's talking about how literal pop princess she is. Hey, she's perfect, and her music is perfect. Oh, it's so summer and so perfect. I love that song. Like, literally, all I have in my head is heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. Like, yeah, she ate. And then, obviously, Tortured Poets Department, TTPD, if you will. So good. And I just wanted to give you a little snippet of my favorite songs right now. Because at this point, it's been out for what? Like 2 months, maybe, almost? And I've basically gone all the way through the 31 songs and had a different favorite song all the time. But I want to give you like my top ones at the moment. At the moment, okay? My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. Bop. Literally bop, okay? It's sad, but when I'm like, oh, here we go again. The second that song turns on, I'm like, all of a sudden my body is like moving. I'm ready to dance. Like, so good. So good. Guilty as Sin. Again, bop. Bop. It's literally so good. What the heck? That is so... I can't even... Don't talk to me, okay? Like, so good. And then... Loss of My Life. Honestly, I don't think this is a hot take, but I think Loss of My Life might be one of her best songs lyrically. Like, it's so poetic and all the, like, allusions and metaphors and stuff that she uses, so good. Like, you can tell girl's been through a lot, okay? And you can tell. And then the last one, The Manuscript. Listen, when this album came out, I was like, I don't really like The Manuscript. Why is it so heart-wrenching and sad? And it hits me right in my gut, and I'm like, oh, it's so sad. When she sings the part, she's like, I couldn't sleep unless I was in my mother's bed. Why is that? Why does that make me want to sob every time I hear it? It's so sad. It's so good. And I love the part when she's like, she laughed and said, you're a professional. He said, no, just a good Samaritan. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. So good. And that's all for today's video. Hopefully you guys can find a little something you love within this, like I do. Let me know if you do end up trying these things, because I gotta know. Anyway, if you liked this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, everything, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.